Silent Hustler, How you pronounce your last name, Harper?
Lee.
Harper, Dr. Martell, and Young Space. Dr. Young. All right. Can, so so first I'm gonna start off with the MD rules. First, MD rules: refuse to give medication to civilians or restricted a person without a justification. RP reason: one rep. RP2: using a firearm by medical staff is strictly prohibited. Dismissal. You get a dismissal for that.
MD2, not RP2.
I mean MD2. Next one. MD4: medical faction members
P3.
must follow all established project rules. One rep. MD4: personal use of official medical vehicles is prohibited. One warning. MD5: issue medical certification outside the hospital setting is forbidden. One warning. MD6: selling medication pills or restricting players during life-threatening situation is prohibited. One warning. MD7: initiated assaulting with is basically being with gang members, affiliating yourself with a gang member is dismissal. MD8: disrespectful conduct towards colleagues or a civilian is dismissal. MD7: non-compliance with orders. One rep. MD10: using personal vehicles for EMS related tasks is not allowed. One warning. MD11: medication personnel must roleplay their duties appropriately. One warning. MD12: inappropriate use of tasers. Dismissal. RP set. RP. These are the RPs. RP14: sexual harassment. 60 minutes ban, up to 24-hour or to 30-day ban. RP15: disrespect to fraction observations. 30-minute in jail. RP16: community acts. Criminal acts against emergency personnel. 90 minutes in jail to 12-hour ban. No scrubs can sell on the floor. Please stand behind desk or go down the hallway. Only two people per desk. In order rank: brown, maroon, blue, white, green. Do not pick up anyone surrounding HP areas. Think it's the four streets around HP only. Do not pick up nobody. Do not sell to patients weapons with a weapon out. Okay.
Do not spawn a bus at no point in time whatsoever unless you get a permission from DCP or the CP. If you're waiting on meds, you can only be in there up to a minute. If it's any time after that, either wait in the cafeteria or remain behind the desk or down the hall or go on a med run. Only rank 6 and up is permitted to use the front door. Only rank 7 and up is permitted to use the front parking lot. And that'll be all the HP rules.
Okay, so the first question I'm going to ask you: why did you want to join the medical fraction?
Because I like to help people, and not only that, ain't nothing for me out there in them streets.
Good answer. Uh, what one thing that you can bring to the medical fraction? Like, what can you bring to the table?
Positivity, I'm a great role model. And that's about it, honestly. I mean, I probably could bring more, but that's all for now.
Okay, good question. Um, say for example, you're standing behind the desk and a patient comes and approach you, very hostile. What would you do?
I'm gonna turn the other cheek and just ignore them.
Okay. Um, if a patient or a gang member approach you and asks you, um, can you go with them to pick up to so they gang can do 1v1 so you can help pick up. What would be your answer?
No.
Good job. Okay. I'm sorry, my nephew talking. Trying to think. If okay, what do command and what do a command and chain mean to you? Like the command chain mean to you?
The chain of command.
Yeah, your chain command mean to you.
My superior, my higher up.
Okay. I supposed to ask 10 questions, right? Or that's enough questions? Or do I need to keep going?
10.
Yeah. What number I'm at now? Jesus, I lost count.
I did too. That was about 5, I believe.
Okay. Um, if if you was out and about, right? If you was out on a medical call and you get to the scene and they're still shooting to pick up your patient, you out on a medical call, you have you have a police officer, a gang member, and the person that you was there to pick up. Like they sent you there for that person to pick up. Who would you pick up first?
The popo.
You said what?
The police.
No, you would not pick up the police first. You would pick up the person that you was called for that scene for. So you will pick up the person that's there that we was originally called for.
Why would I pick up the person and risk myself getting killed? I can't help if I'm a dead nurse.
Because that's what you like. So with that, it's because of the fact that that's what who you call for. Like if you have your emergency on, that's the person that you're there to call for. After that, after you get him up, you can get up everybody else.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like a two-way answer because one of our DCPs believe that you should get the cop up. That way, if you do get the gang banger up first, he won't be able to shoot because the cop is there to help. So it's kind of like a two-sided answer.
Right. It is. This really is a two-sided answer because both answers could be right.
I'm still keep in the back of my medulla though.
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely.
Where do you see yourself from the next 3 weeks to the next 3 months in the medical faction?
Out of these green scrubs and into one of them good old white coats.
Okay. Um.
Space, do you have a question?
Yeah.
Actually, I do. So my question to you is, how would you role play an emergency situation? So for this example, you're in an emergency call and you're responding to someone that called you out in the field by hands. How would you role play and respond to that situation?
I'm sorry, what was that? How much?
How would you respond to an emergency call out in the world? How would you role play that situation?
That's a good question because I honestly don't know.
So you basically will throw your macros up, the CPR macros that we just did up, right? And then uh pick them up doing the CPR thing. Yeah. No, not those macros. The CPR macros.
Those are as well as the CPR macros as well. Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't finished yet. Hold on.
So she was in emergency. She threw her emergency mode on. She threw her lights and flashers on. She arrived on the scene. Once she got to the scene, she announced herself.
Hmm. I do have one more question.
If I'm not mistaken, it should be one that say something like emergency complete or finish or resolved or
Emergency
something
mode
like that.
off. Emergency mode off.
Yeah. So basically, those macros that she put up, those are actually all the macros that is supposed to be used during CPR.
Correct. I do have
Great
one
job.
more question. How would you motivate your fellow medical staff on, like, say, a long day, you're just handing out pills and everyone's starting to get bored? How would you keep the mood up and motivate your teammates? How would you go about that?
The best way I know how, either tell a really funny joke or either I'm gonna play some music. I like music. I'm sorry. I feel like it heals the soul.
You can't play music on floor two.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I didn't say it had to be on floor two. And second of all, if the lobby is clear and there's no issues and no problems, I don't feel like it's really an issue.
We can't play music on floor one. We can play music on floor two, just not on floor one.
Seriously? You did that
Yeah.
right in front of admin?
Why?
You cursing right in front of admin. You told I don't even remember what the hell you said, but you why?
Ma'am,
Why?
ma'am.
Dr. Mika, we for the interview.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Come on, let's go to floor zero,
I
floor
did.
zero. Floor zero.
But yeah, like we were saying before, like up here we could play music, but on down on the floor where we're administering meds, possibly conducting surgeries, any other faction operations down there, there's no music allowed, and that is also admin enforced.
Yes,
Okay.
because
So music that can be played. I can sing, right?
oh, you can sing, but it's just the
Okay.
music kind of interferes with the role play experience that we does downstairs. Like we just got done transferring a liver over about 30 minutes ago. So sorry about that, guys. But yeah, we just got done transferring the liver over, so it's kind of hard to hear when everybody's talking and music's playing. So they ask that you just come upstairs or step outside. Actually, we was told you could only do it on floor two in the bar or at the movie theater.
Oh, it look like we all just gonna be bored then.
But do any of you guys have any other questions?
I got one more, if that's okay. So my final question is, what do you think are the most important qualities in a medical professional?
A team.
How
Okay,
so?
what else?
What are the most important qualities in a medical leader?
You said into a medical leader.
Yeah, like what makes a great medical leader? Like what characteristics?
Strong, professional. Let's see what else. Knowing how. to communicate and not really be a dictator, be able to hear everybody else's opinions out just as well to solve problems and make, resolutions to those problems, I can keep it going.
Good answers. I like those answers.
Yeah, I like those too.
Mhm.
Well, that's all the questions I have. I believe that's all the questions Mr. Space has, as well as